Okay, but that's how I got into bird watching.
Wow.
Because I was bored and also
You
because
are.
I'm me.
Wow, you are certified unk. That's an
Isn't that such an old man?
Unctivity.
Unctivity.
I don't think I'm the first person to say that, but I feel like I might
No,
be.
but I feel like you might have created a word.
Unctivity.
Unctivity. I love it.
That's an unctivity.
That's an unctivity.
Wow, I think I'm fucking wow. This is the ego I'm talking about.
Guess what my ego says?
Unctivity.
Unctivity. Yeah.
Yeah.
I am unk, so.
I mean, I'm unk. Like, I'm actually unk. Like,
You're
I have
uncle?
a niece.
Oh. Yeah, I'm not an uncle. I can never
Well,
be an uncle.
You can never be. Well, you could.
No, I can't.
Let me get comfy.
Yeah.
Okay, I do the intro. Like, I lock in for the intro. Okay. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Pandulce podcast. Episode, I don't even know. I don't even have track of the episodes. This episode's late anyways, and that's on me. That's on me, but we're here with a very special guest today. Who is it? Paige Pezzella.
Hi.
One of our favorite white women. So, we're here in a backyard. It's a very nice setup, actually, Paige.
Thank you.
No problem. I have a little water here.
Got him
and
some refreshments.
And I like the blue cup. Did you know my favorite color is blue?
No, but I just I figured boys, so I'd give you a blue cup. I know.
Whoa.
I know.
Whoa.
But was I wrong? It's your favorite color. So who's actually at fault here?
It is my favorite color, but I don't. Like, I'm trying to be woke. Like, I don't want to give into the gender stereotypes.
As one of the good white girls, I need to not do that.
The good white girls.
Did you say one of your faves? Is that not how you
whoa,
started?
just because they're favorites doesn't mean they're good. There's some bad white girls.
You have problematic faves.
Like, problematic faves. Who's a problem? There's so many problematic white girls.
That's true. I guess I'm one of them, actually. So.
Really? No.
I'm saying for that, dude.
Oh. I was like, let's dive deep into that.
I
ran someone over. It was an accident.
And then I didn't leave a note, and I just drove off.
Yeah, I just did a little prayer for them.
Yeah.
And then the ambulance maybe came.
Yeah, I'm not so sure about that. No, I was just riffing, but clearly.
I love to riff.
Yeah, clearly it wasn't really.
No, I'm trying to think of some bad white woman, like some really bad white woman. Melania Trump.
Yeah.
People like to be like.
Well, people think that people divify her,
Yeah, they divify. Not everyone's a diva, and that's what we gotta talk about.
Exactly.
Because.
And that's the real reason.
That's the real reason we're here, because and not everyone can be a diva.
That's true. And also, I feel like we are almost like reclaiming the term diva, if that makes sense. Like, diva used to mean, like, you were kind of mean, Like, you expected a lot, and you were a diva because, like, things didn't meet your standards, and so you were kind of like, well, I need this, and I need that, and now diva's kind of like let's talk about the girl bossification of diva. That's what I feel like it's become now. It's like the new girl boss.
The new girl boss.
Are you feeling that?
No, I do feel that, but I don't know if I'm as in touch with my history of divas as you might be. So I'm like,
I think of like someone like Patti LuPone.
Very
Patti
diva,
LuPone
very
is a
diva.
notorious diva, but she's also kind of a
dick.
bitch.
Kind of a dick, yeah.
Like, she kind of sucks too. Like, that's what I think of when I think of like original diva.
No, that's fair. Here's the plane. Here comes the airplane. But like, didn't she get like banned from the Tonys this year? Or they tried to ban her.
I don't know. I don't think she got banned, but she did. So, but do you know like the?
I just know she said
She said something about Audra McDonald.
And I don't really know who that is, but I did see it.
So do you know that Patti LuPone was in Patti LuPone.
Addie LuPone.
New diva. Patti
New
LuPone,
diva Addie.
She was in Gypsy, right? She was in like one of like the original cast, I think, probably. And now Audra McDonald is in Gypsy. She plays Mama Rose, like one of the most notorious divas in musical theater in terms of like characters. Bette Midler's played her, like a bunch of people, and she like. Patti LuPone was like asked in one of her interviews, I guess, about like what she thought of Audra's performance or something. She was saying like she was like kind of mean about it. I didn't read the whole article because I was like, do I really care this much?
Do I really gaff?
Yeah, like do I? I'm gonna steal that. That's so funny.
I stole that from someone else recently.
Do I really gaff? Is hilarious.
I heard someone say that and I was like something sparked in my brain.
No, like
gaff?
Like, that's so funny.
Give a fuck.
No, literally, like, do I gaff?
You want to guess where I learned it from?
Where? No.
Jack Eve.
Jack Eve, if you're watching
you guys don't know who that is. Or maybe you do.
I miss you, Jackie.
He doesn't listen to these. It's fine.
Oh, okay. Well, if you do, I miss you. But anyway, so yeah, she said like some mean things about Audra. So she was kind of demoted from like a good diva that everyone liked to like a bad diva.
Wait, I want to go back to the diva thing, but another freaking like acronym that I learned recently.
Yeah.
Is the WOAT. Have you heard about the WOAT? And yeah, that's exactly how I felt too. I was like, what is the WOAT? But
worst of all.
The worst of all time.
Wait, worst
of all time.
Oh.
Wait, are you free right now?
Why did I think that? No, because I thought that. Just stay with me for a second. I thought it was spelled WOTE, and I was like,
WOAT.
WOAT. But no, it's WOAT.
Like
worst of all time. Yeah, like goat, but.
And that blew my mind. I was like, what's WOAT? Worst of all time?
That's crazy. Imagine getting that.
Yeah, imagine being called the WOAT. That's crazy.
So demeaning.
I think if I heard like, that's something that would happen like. No, like in the future, like I'm 25, I'm working with my coworkers, I go to the bathroom, but I come back a little earlier than expected. And right before I come in, the woman's like, yeah, like he's kind of the WOAT, like, and you're like, the WOAT?
The WOAT? Are you just talking about me?
No, you're not the WOAT. Goat.
You misheard.
Thanks, guys. Holy crap.
Yeah, I got really nervous there.
Almost had a mental crisis.
Yeah, well, so I guess to bring back to the divas, in the theater community, Patty's kind of the WOAT right now.
She's kind of the WOAT.
Yeah, and Audra
But she's good at singing.
She is, but there's this one TikToker that, like, impersonates her, and her, like, just open-mouthed singing. Like, she's not very good at pronouncing consonants.
Really?
She's really only good at pronouncing vowels. So it's like, ah! Like,
really?
That. Yeah.
You know, I feel like the whole, like, I don't even know how to describe it, but there's very much, like, a craft to singing, right?
Yes.
Like, there's, like, a very, like...
Technique.
Trained technique. There's very trained and technical way to sing. Mm-hmm. And, like... I was supposed to learn that, and I just never did.
Happen.
I just sing. I don't really know, like...
Do you still, like, sing? Do
I still, like,
hum a
little tune? Like, do I still... Like, to myself, like... But I don't sing, like, in a choir or anything.
Yeah.
Maybe that would be nice.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm like, nah, it's okay.
I miss it. I miss singing.
I know you do.
Because I talk about it all the fucking time.
I was like, yeah, like, I miss singing, like, a little bit.
Like, I really miss, like, being in theater, like,
yeah.
Sometimes, but
But I saw you've been doing theater.
No,
or maybe that was a while ago.
I did a play at Quinnipiac.
Was that a long time ago?
No, it was last year. So it's it was like last year, like in May. Nope, in March.
Yeah.
What am I saying? It's
Spring.
last year in March. Yeah. So it was like kind of recent. But like Quinnipiac doesn't do really like the type of musicals that we did in high school. Mm-hmm. Like the theater department is not big enough to be buying the rights to musicals like that. So I was like, I'm gonna do a play, and it was a murder mystery, and it was super fun. So this is the second time that I played like a twist villain character. The first one being Dirty Rotten Scoundrels.
I was gonna say 12th Night.
The third one being 12th Night.
The third being 12th Night.
Being a villain because I was actually a woman.
No, the more I'm out of high school, Butterfly just passed. I'm like a dog. Butterfly. But I mean, the more I get out of high, what the fuck am I saying? Like, more time that passes that I'm out of high school, I think like how crazy like actually were the productions we did, like compared to other people, like
compared to other high schools, like
but even Purchase College does not do musicals.
Really? I thought that they did musicals.
They do, but it's not run by the faculty.
Theaters, they don't do.
It's very nice
musicals.
Yeah. They don't do it because they don't have like a musical theater program, and I guess that's why. But kids like the students put on the shows, but I've never went to go see one.
Yeah, I feel like student-run shows though is always like it could be a listen. I love you, my student-run theater teams. I do, but like it could be a hit or miss each time.
No, it could very much be a hit or miss.
And you know what? That's okay. They're like they're working through their craft.
We're learning. But I think, well, I'm lucky enough that I did a recent one. I did a play.
Yes, you told me about that. Yes. I'm sorry I didn't go see it. I was like...
Well, were you here?
Yeah, I've been here, dude.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wait, since when?
I've been here since August.
What?
Yeah, I did this whole year that I had was online at school.
Well, this is news to me.
I told you that. I thought I told you that.
Maybe you did and I forgot.
That's toxic.
That's probably very accurate. Wait, what?
Yeah,
wait, why did you do it online? Just because it was more affordable?
Oh no, there was no option to do it in person. So context, the program that I was in, cinematic production management at Quinnipiac. And so it's like the business side of film, but it only was offered online because the idea was that you would work during the day doing a part-time film job ideally.
Oh.
And then you would go to your classes like once or twice a week at night.
Mm.
So that's why they had it online. They're now implementing an in-person program because nobody liked it being online, especially like after the people like us who were like there for 4 years in person and were like, I don't want to go home and I don't want to like do a program online. It's like Zoom school over
Also, that's
again.
like so isolating because isn't the whole point of like
whole industry
making connections?
Yeah,
you're not meeting anybody.
Well, no, you still meet people, but I mean, like, I was fine with it because I could talk to a brick wall.
Yeah,
so
I like my new mailman. Yeah. I like went to the deli.
Yeah, all these new people. I went to the aquarium yesterday. And
really?
like the New York Aquarium in Brooklyn with some of my friends from work, and
very fun.
Yeah, and I made 3 new friends.
Dead ass?
Yeah, there was they had
like the fishes. Like
yes, we were talking.
Nemo.
Yeah,
and
Nemo.
Marlin.
Dory was there too,
yeah.
and then I think Bruce the shark. He was also there.
I don't fuck with him.
Really, but fish are friends, not food.
But me and him had a scandal.
Really?
I don't even want to get into it.
You know what? You don't have to. That's totally okay. No, it's okay. Just
no, it's fine.
Just breathe.
I'm swimming.
But anyway, they had a touch tank, right? And
fuck those touch tanks.
No, I love them. They had a little hermit crab, and then they had like a shell. And so I became friends with the 2 people that were running the touch tank, and then someone at one of the like workers working at the gift shop. We were talking about how much like we love the otters or whatever because they had sea otters there, and I love sea otters. They're so cute, and like they're just so cute, and they like lay on their backs and like rub their little face. Anyway, so she was like, oh yeah, I have this Harry Otter T-shirt where it's like Harry Potter but an otter, and she's like, but it's
Harry
a kid's,
Potter.
and I was like, show me it. I was like, I can fit into a little boy's T-shirt. Give it to me. Wow. She shows it to me. I got it. It fits.
Wow.
I got a little boy's T-shirt from the film festival that I went to too because I like the colors on it better. And it's like, if it's like a little baby tee, you know what I mean?
Yes, I know exactly what you're saying.
Exactly, and it's just a little boy shirt. That's who I am, I think.
Plot twist,
at
you are a little boy.
I think that at heart, I oscillate between being a little boy and a grandpa.
This is going to sound crazy. I think I've talked about this like 3 times on the podcast. People are going to think I'm like insane, but sometimes I'm just like in another life, I was a woman.
In another life, I was a newsboy. I'm convinced.
From like Newsies?
Well, not from Newsies, but just like a news. No, like that was my profession. A newsboy or a fisherman.
Oh, I hate fish.
But
that's fine.
You know my obsession with Moby Dick, so.
I want to get into that. Maybe.
You're like, because I want to therapize you about it.
I know. No.
No, it can't take up the majority of it.
No,
it will take up the majority.
I was going to say, no, we'll talk about it.
We will talk briefly about it.
But what were we talking about before? I already forgot.
The aquarium. We started by talking about problematic white woman. You were introducing me. I don't know if there's another.
No.
Way that was how the comment was. Okay.
This is how it goes. This is exactly how it goes. Me and my friend, you know Dean Corvino.
Me and my friend Dean, as if
well,
I don't
Dean,
know who
we talked about the making of like a flying car, and we ended up just inventing an airplane.
Oh.
So it was really dumb.
I think another one might be coming by soon. So.
That's okay.
Yeah.
But oh my gosh, I'm forgetting what we were saying. Patti LuPone.
Divas. Otter T-shirt, little boy T-shirt. You were.
Oh,
a woman.
film. You were in the film program.
Oh yes, I was in the film program.
And you were saying how like you're gonna go. No, it's over.
It's over. Yeah, I graduated. I'm doing my thesis right now.
Right.
Which I'm doing on Moby Dick.
Yes.
We have to create.
So you're going back to. You're still in school.
I walked, but I don't get my diploma until I'm done with my thesis.
Valid as hell.
So I'm technically doing like a summer class right now, and it's due at the end of July, and I've been working really, really hard.
Let's just talk about Moby Dick.
No, I don't need to talk about it, but I'll talk about it in context of it being part of my thesis, not just like as a concept. So we have to create a website for like all of our pitch materials, a pitch deck,
Right.
And the option that I'm doing is I'm writing a script, so I've been editing my script.
The Moby Dick script?
Yeah, the Moby Dick script.
Which I'm so down to read.
Yes, I will send it to you when there's a bird. I've gotten into bird watching recently.
Really?
I've been really into bird watching. I'll go back to that in a second because there's a reason why I'm into bird watching now. But yeah, we have to. So I'm editing my script right now. I'll send it to you when it's finished. But yeah, it's been super fun. I was originally supposed to budget and schedule for this too, but then I met with my professor like a couple weeks ago, and she was like, "So you do realize it's almost July, right?" And I was like, "Yes, I do." And she was like, "You don't have a lot of time to budget and schedule this," especially because I was still worried about like working on the script. So she was like, "And that's fine. Maybe we should just like change the thesis option that you're doing." And I was like, "Right, that is a possibility."
Budget and schedule, like as if you were going to shoot the movie.
Yeah, and so we had to learn in like the first year of the because it's technically 2 years, but in like my senior year we started taking grad classes so that we could graduate with our masters in 1 year. That was kind of like how it worked. But we had to take a budgeting and scheduling class where we used like industry standard budgeting and scheduling software. And in my class, we used Get Out as like kind of our example.
Purchase College uses, I think all schools use Get Out.
Really?
Film schools, yeah.
You know what? Maybe there's like something with like the rights of it that it's just like okay to use for school.
I don't know.
Oh no, I know what it is. It's because it has a really small budget for how successful the movie was. Like the budget I think was like only $4 million. Like that was our target, was to like get it to $4 million.
Yeah, no, probably.
Yeah,
yes.
And then so like we had to figure out like scheduling in the least amount of days so that we saved money, and like it was really cool. Budgeting freaked me out, so I was avoiding it before changing my thesis option. So I was like, yeah, I'm kind of scared.
I was gonna say like budgeting Moby Dick must be like millions of dollars.
So that's why I didn't want to do it. Me pretending that I could do it on $15 million.
No, you could. You just wouldn't see the whale.
You just wouldn't see the whale, and which is fine. We can do a little Jaws moment, but like
I have never read Moby Dick. I do not know what it's about.
It's about a whale, but it's mostly it's a lot more psychological than it is.
Please
about
just
the
explain
whale.
it.
Okay, so basically,
I'm into it.
So, well, at least in my adaptation, so the narrator is Ishmael. There's like the most famous opening line, "Call me Ishmael." That's how he starts the book.
Okay.
That's how it starts. So you know that someone's telling you this story. He's the spoiler alert. He's the lone survivor of the shipwreck of the ship.
And
so
actually, I'm sure you go.
And Moby Dick is an albino sperm whale. So he's a white sperm whale. Lots of innuendos as well.
Really?
That could be. I mean, sperm whale. He's white too. Like, just they're. You know what I mean? Like it could be suggestive. It could be suggestive in some way. But basically, there's this Captain Ahab, who lost his leg to Moby Dick, like on his last voyage, and he took it personally. And so now on this voyage, he's like, I don't care if we don't get any other whale. I don't care if you guys go home with money or not. I don't care. I'm going to kill this motherfucking whale.
Wow.
And I will do whatever it takes. And he does, and everyone dies except for Ishmael. So that's like in essence what the story is about. And a bird just flew past.
You bird watched.
I did bird watch. It was a robin, I think. But yeah, that's basically like the essence of what the story is about.
That sounds awesome.
No, it's actually like really interesting.
Yeah, that sounds very.
Like,
I imagine something, not to like diss you, but I imagine something very boring. Like, but it sounds actually very intriguing.
No, it's a very interesting story. I think that people get caught up in how big it is, and also there are a lot of chapters just like explaining whale cetology is what the science.
Cetology.
Like that's like the science of
whales.
like porpoises, so like whales and dolphins and stuff like that. And I think sharks aren't porpoises, but it's like the study of whales, the scientific study of whales. And Melville also, he used to sail and he used to go on whaling journeys, so he was very knowledgeable in all that stuff. So some of the chapters are really just like huge diversions from the plot, just kind of explaining the industry.
And you'd cut those out.
And I cut them out because I mean, they're useful in terms of like making things accurate to the story, which is nice, like knowing like what chasing a whale is like and what actually like the difference between a lance and a harpoon and like different things like that.
But not for a film.
But not to be explicitly explained in the film. It's more to make it so that when I am writing scenes in the film, it feels more accurate because I have this kind of context
Yes.
of it. So yeah.
I'm liking this.
No, I don't think you understand. Like,
I'm ready.
I've dedicated 2 years to this. It's my white whale. Like,
yes.
It's...
No, I'm actually so fucking ready. Like, I'm
Wait,
ready.
no, like
if I was
to a theater near you.
Like, if I was a billionaire, I'd be like, we're funding this movie. Like, this is happening.
You know what's crazy? I had an interview today, actually,
really?
for a company. Yeah, I won't say the company because
You can't.
Like, what if I... Well, I can't, but also, like, what if I, like, don't get it?
And that's embarrassing. I was actually going to bring up something very similar. Maybe I shouldn't say it. No, I'll say it.
No, say it.
No, I'll tell you after you tell me.
Okay, yeah, but anyway, so I interviewed for this company, and, you know, like, they ask you, like, what you do and stuff, and, like, your journey, I guess, and so I was talking about graduating and doing my thesis, and talking about Moby Dick, and he was asking me questions about it, so I was like, guess I'm gonna talk about it, and he seemed like genuinely very interested in it, and I was like, well, hey, if it's ever something you guys want to do, like, please let me know. I have all of the materials I need except for a schedule and budget. But other than that, I have everything that I need.
Oh, yes.
But no, but like, trust me, like, I think that because people get very stuck on the idea that it's like it's one of those classic novels that's like, it's the longest, it's the most boring, like, why is it a classic? But, like, when you get into it, it has a lot of good stuff in there.
How many pages is the book?
It depends on what edition.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but I feel like around, like, maybe, like, 600 would be my guess.
That's a long book.
Yeah, it's a long book. No, I'm not going to deny that it's a
Well,
huge
okay,
book.
Here's my question as if I was going to buy the movie, right? Okay.
Yes, no, tell
What's
me.
the runtime?
The runtime would be, so it's 120 minutes right now.
Okay, so 2 hours.
Yeah, 2 hours.
That's
Actually,
good.
It might be 115 minutes right now.
That's even better.
Yeah, so because I took a screenwriting class where that was the script that I wrote. I tried in all my classes for grad school, I tried to use projects that I was actually, like, wanted to produce in the future for those projects.
And not just, like, very low budget stuff that they want you to write?
Yeah, and not just, like, stuff on a whim that I'm like, oh yeah, I guess I can do this because I need to pick a project. So, like, anytime I could do Moby Dick, or anytime I could do, like, one of my show ideas, I, like, used it in...
I have a show idea to pitch you later.
Please,
that I think,
need to...
I don't know what you would think of it, but I just think it's so ridiculous.
No, I would love to hear about it.
Okay.
But yeah, so I did in the screenwriting class, and he was like, it can't be more than 120 pages. So I was like, okay, so that's what I was writing towards. And then I reread it when I was doing editing for my thesis, and I was like, why did I submit this?
Wow, why?
Because it wasn't as good as I thought.
That's every screenwriter ever.
It wasn't as good as I thought, and now it's getting better. I actually bought this little... So Ishmael is a teacher. He mentions it, like, once in the book that he was a teacher before becoming a whaler. And I really liked the idea of him being a teacher and him kind of, like, running away from the femininity in his life and kind of, like, chasing this kind of ideal of manhood. It's very, very symbolic. But I got this, my mom and I went to, like, this book museum, like, library museum.
I was going to say a library?
Yeah. They had a bunch of books there, and
yeah.
You couldn't buy any of them, but, like, you could
look at them.
Yeah, look at them and stuff, but it was, like, a museum. And then they had this, like,
museum of books. I like that.
Yeah, literally. But there was this speller that was pretty standard in the 1800s for teaching, like, phonics and English lessons. So I bought that book, and I've been using it for, like, more historical accuracy of, like, the types of lessons that they would be teaching the students. And it, like, completely changed, like, how I felt about my script.
Wow. See, this is why it's so important to just constantly be learning shit.
Right?
Because, like, I know teachers say, like, always be learning, always, but it really is helpful.
No, it's very helpful.
Very helpful. Damn, what was I gonna say?
You were going to bring up a job, something?
No. I'll talk about that later, if ever. But I was gonna say, I don't know how you feel while writing, but I think a lot of writers just, I don't know if I have to term as regularly or just by instinct, have a sort of ego when they write that is, like, instantly shattered so quickly, because I sometimes look at a movie or a TV show and I'm like, oh, that was bad.
Guess what my ego says?
And it's like, I could write something better than that. And then you get to the computer and you're writing and you're like, this is bad. This is really bad.
Like, I can't write something better than that,
actually writing is really hard.
Yeah, no, I do get that.
And the worst thing is, like, when you thought something was so good and then you show it to someone and, like, they give you notes, it's like, yeah, you're right, this is not good.
Yeah, no, when I first, like, gave some of my materials to my professor for my thesis, and she was, like, giving me very useful notes. Like,
very useful.
Like, they're very helpful and, like, has helped me improve it. Like, initially I was just like...
I was so sad. No. Stop, tell me it's amazing.
Yeah, what do you mean I'm not perfect? What do you mean?
Yeah, no, it's very demoralizing.
And it's humbling. But sometimes we need it, you know? Like, we need it.
No, it's very needed.
And
or else you're
helpful.
just putting out like bad stuff.
Exactly, and I know that we don't want to do that. We strive for greatness, so.
Strive for greatness. No, my gosh, I'm writing this script currently.
Tell me.
But.
No, tell me.
No, I'm gonna tell you, but
Okay.
I think you've probably heard of it already. But I'm in this like weekly writers group, and.
Really? That's so perfect.
I know. No, I mean like yes.
I love it.
It is very nice, but they had to pick a screenplay to write over the summer, and I'm writing this like screenplay about, the 100-man versus gorilla meme.
Yes, I do know.
I'm still on that
shit.
shit. I think I've talked about it before.
Wait, is your protagonist a girl now or?
It's a
no?
girl. It's a girl. Girl power.
Girl power.
But
Diva.
Diva, but she's not actually a diva.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
my-
what is she struggling with?
No. My idea for the movie is
Yes,
that like
tell me.
our main protagonist is this girl who like has like serious daddy issues, and like her dad runs this like what are they called, like gladiator rings, right?
Oh yeah.
And so
Like a dog fight type thing.
like gladiator.
Yeah.
And so they no like gladiator.
That's what dog fights are, dude.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. So.
I don't really watch dog fights. So you're right. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so
why
take
am I
that
like
back.
going against women right now?
So like take that back.
It's taken back. But like
At my own house.
So,
Okay,
so my
continue.
idea, yeah. So my idea is like.
You lost it. She has daddy issues.
Oh yes, she has daddy issues, and there's a gorilla, and the gorilla's super powered, right? And they have this like super powered guy who like goes against the gorilla, and it's all like a show. So pretty much
okay.
like, it's like you're going to a carnival.
Yeah.
Or like one of those.
Or like at the aquarium when they make like the seals perform.
Right. But except the performance is extremely violent, where they get 100 guys to come out and fight this gorilla, acting like it's actually like a fight. But
it's not.
at the end, no. Like, they fight until the guy who's the last person left has to actually fight the gorilla, and they have like a super powered fight or whatever. Okay. So this guy's like just like super traumatized and like watches people die around him like every day or like once a week.
Oh, but the people actually die.
Well, the people actually die. Like they're like murdered in front of him.
But he doesn't.
No, because he's
the
like
main
superhuman.
performer. Oh, because he's a superhero. Okay, got it.
He's like
superhuman, not a hero.
Not really a hero.
Not a hero. Okay,
but he's like,
he
he has like serious like PTSD, and he's like super traumatized.
It's like living through the Hunger Games every day.
Living through the Hunger Games every day because he's watching these like random people get like put into this thing, and he's just like, all these people are gonna die.
Yeah, I have a question.
There's nothing to do about it. Question, you can ask a question.
Is there a are these people picked in a specific way, or are they truly randos? Do you know what I mean? Like sometimes like they do like with Squid Game, they're all in debt and stuff.
I was gonna, I've been asked this before and I've thought about it. I'm like stuck between if they should be like prisoners or if they're like debt slaves or something.
Yeah.
If it's prisoners, then maybe it isn't as sad, but still traumatizing. I mean, like.
And so this girl's dad runs this.
This girl dad runs it, right? And this girl like has never been shown affection by her father.
Obviously, I mean, he runs a fighting ring.
But her father is super obsessed with this guy who's like his perfect creation, and like
Frankenstein.
Yeah, like superhuman guy, and this guy like fucking hates this guy. Blah blah.
So he made him.
He made him.
And he made the gorilla too.
He made the gorilla too. So the guy's
where
like.
does the greed stop?
Yeah, so this guy's like a test tube baby almost.
Okay.
And then, so his daughter's like completely kind of just like sidelined.
Oh my god! And she also like, you can't have a girl fight a gorilla. So.
Well, here's the thing: like, if like no superpowers, like you will die to this gorilla.
Yeah, true.
So she like wants to fight in the gladiator ring, but they're like, nah, you tweaking.
Yeah.
So she's not gonna fight, and eventually, the gorilla escapes. And she thinks like maybe if I like capture this gorilla, like my dad will like care about me or whatever.
Interesting.
So
logic.
she kind of like teams up with this like guy and they try and go and save the gorilla.
To then force it back into captivity.
Pretty much. Well, the gorilla's like destroying the United States.
Okay, King Kong.
So it's like an action movie.
Yeah, he's taking women up on buildings and.
Right. But pretty much there's like a conflict of like. Jealousy between this guy who's like her brother, not her brother, and this fucking gorilla. Who the gorilla actually? I'm really bad at elevator pitching.
No, I'm actually very invested. I thought I thought it was gonna be stupid. I thought.
Yeah, okay, that's very fair.
No, like similar to how you thought that my adaptation would be super boring.
Right.
Like I am very blown away by how thought out this concept.
This is like the writer ego that you just like someone's like,
no,
yeah, that idea sounds very.
sounds very prestigious.
Yeah.
And do you know there's this book called The Night Circus?
No, I don't read a lot of books. I should read more.
You should, but it feels very... I didn't love the book as much as I wanted to, but, like, the concept feels very, like, experimenting with your kids in a circus-y performance type way. That reminded me immediately of that. But anyway, the gorilla's destroying the country.
Right, the gorilla's destroying the city, and just the United States in general. So we have, like, multiple scenes where they kind of, like... It's almost like a thriller action movie.
Yeah.
But
what would it be called?
I think it should be called Man vs. Gorilla. But maybe I could think of a better title. I don't love the title.
One gorilla.
Man v Gorilla.
Man v Gorilla.
But like and then so you find out that the gorilla doesn't really want to be this like angry monster killer, and when it like calms down, it transforms into this baby gorilla, who kind of like he's like the Hulk.
Like,
so,
I know I'm crying over that baby gorilla.
When
like, I know that I'm gonna cry over
You're like the producer at Warner Bros. Like, oh, we need to make this movie.
We need to. I know that there's gonna be so many girlies.
So many
crying.
plushies.
So many plushies.
Right. And so, like, when he's in the huge gorilla form, he's like this like gorilla monster. But when he's like small, he's like this very fluffy blue gorilla. Oh, the gorilla's blue, by the way.
Oh, I love him.
And so the gorilla talks. So like he's like a little boy.
Oh no.
And so the gorilla like has like serious like depression
issues.
Yeah, because he's like, I don't want to be this way.
Oh my god, he literally is Frankenstein's monster.
But they like make me this way.
Yeah.
But he can't control it.
And it's all a metaphor for toxic masculinity.
Pretty much.
And you know what? So is Moby Dick.
Right. And so I think that's where like the male character and the gorilla kind of like relate.
Yeah.
And so then they kind of like, they're like, oh good. It's like, okay, well I don't really have to like kill you or hurt you anymore because you're like not bad.
So then what do they do? They kill the scientist?
But then the girl's like conflicted because she's like, if I don't bring this gorilla back, and if I don't bring my brother not brother back into captivity, then like my dad's gonna like hate me forever.
True, but like,
so she like betrays the team and she betrays the gorilla and the guy, and now she like, I don't really.
Don't tell me how it ends because
okay,
I don't want to be spoiled.
But this is important.
But if you need help outside of the podcast,
okay, and we'll move on for this after I'm done because we spent a lot of time talking about it.
No, it's okay.
But I think there's a plot point that I don't know when it happens, but I think she's like very jealous of her like brother not brother, and how like I guess her dad sees power as like something to be worthy and she has none. So I'm thinking I'm thinking there's a way that he was made this way, maybe like serum or something, and maybe she like takes it and she experiments on herself and gets like the same abilities, but maybe she has like roid rage or something.
I feel like if anything, like her reacting poorly to it would be very poignant in a way of like he's fine and ends up fine, but she doesn't. It just like kind of proves that like she can't.
Like she's like not chilling,
right? Like she can't do it. She can't do it.
I wrote this opening scene where like she has to like chase down her like half brother, which I guess like it's changed now in the script, but I was listening to the song by the Smiths like, I know I'm unlovable, you don't have to tell me. And she's like riding the motorcycle and she like sees a girl eating ice cream with her dad and she like crashes she crashes into a car and like flies off.
So real.
And she's like, I'm fine. She has to keep going.
And if a devil dies.
Yes.
I know that's not the same song, but
not the same fucking song.
I know, but it's the Smiths. It sounds very similar.
It sounds very similar.
It sounds pretty similar.
Okay, moving on from that. I'm very excited for Moby Dick and this gorilla movie.
They're so opposite, but they, you know what?
Yeah.
They'll find togetherness. They will.
They will. You know, it's gonna be like Barbenheimer.
Opening weekend.
Opening weekend. What are you watching? You're watching Moby Dick. Let's watch both.
Yeah, let's watch. What are the Gorilla Dick?
Gorilla Dick? What? Yes, Gorilla Dick. Yes.
Like, you know, because Barbenheimer.
Okay, who's producing your movie? What studio is producing Moby Dick?
Ideally like A24 or like one of the indies.
Okay.
So probably
lower
budget. Low budget.
Yeah,
I know.
I was like lower budget.
I am delusional, but they can do it. I think like because they did The Lighthouse.
Yeah, sometimes they have budgets that are high.
Yeah.
I don't remember which movie they had that was like $40 million.
The Lighthouse was 19 million, and granted it was like one location and stuff, but
Moby Dick's on a boat. The whole movie, right?
Sure, not the whole movie, but
okay.
I've done some research into like locations. So, anyway, it doesn't matter. Ideally A24. Robert Eggers directing it would be really cool.
Oh man.
He like excels in like the thriller horror genre, so he did Nosferatu. He's into like old stuff too. You know that when I was at the film festival, one of the things that we did was we met with
you went to Cannes.
Yeah, I went to the
If you
Cannes
don't know,
Film Festival.
Paige went to the Cannes Film Festival. You're trying to like sneak it.
Yeah. Oh, when I was in France.
When I was in France
for 2 weeks,
for the Cannes Film Festival.
Yes, oui. But it was so we talked to one of the guys that was there. He was like the VP of marketing, I think, at Neon.
Yeah.
Which produced Nosferatu.
Right.
So I had asked at one point because I just wanted to know. I was like, did Robert Eggers did he come to you guys with the idea for Nosferatu? Like, what was that looking like? Because I was curious, and also I was like, how does he feel about old gothic horror type thing? You know, is that something that he's into? He's like, yeah, actually, it's a passion project for him. He's always wanted to do Nosferatu.
Yes.
I mean, that's crazy because it's a really old movie originally. Nobody really would think in terms of vampires, it's kind of one of the originals, but it's very old. So I just wanted to suss out the vibes, and I'm like, you know what? After that conversation, I was like, he'd be perfect. He's super nerdy too. He had a passion project. He made it happen. He'd appreciate that type of stuff. Robert Eggers, if you're listening to this.
Okay, so you're very much interested in not directing, or
I'm interested in creative producing, or just producing in general, being an executive producer. I want to take.
That's also a lot of power you get over
yeah,
it.
Well, you have the executive decision. That's what I want. I think that I can. My thing is that I think that I would be able to trust other people to carry out my vision,
Which
but
is totally fair.
I would like to be able to see it go through all of its stages.
It's valid.
Be able to pitch it, help write it. I don't need to even be the final screenwriter, but I'd like to be part of the process.
Really?
And ideally I'd like to be the screenwriter, but as long as I'm part of the process throughout, I'm more okay with letting go of the reins of certain things, and the way to do that is being an executive producer.
I was gonna say that's a very good mindset to have because a lot of people are like, I am the writer, I am the director, I am the actor, I am the everything.
And
that's not how it works.
It's not how it works because also you need a good team of people that you can trust, and I wouldn't want to just have anybody, but I'd want people that And also, it's more fun to do it with more people. You bounce ideas off of each other. They think of things that you wouldn't think of. It's just better to do it with more people. Would I like to try everything at some point? Sure. But I think that if I could choose, one thing, if I could choose, a big thing in the industry to do besides screenwriting, which would be super fun, or just, writing in general, I'd want to be a producer.
That's so extremely valid. Because it's I mean, you learn this all the time if you go to film school, but it's such a collaborative medium.
Yeah.
Medium?
Yeah,
What did I say?
Media? I don't know what you said, actually.
Yeah, it's a very collaborative medium.
Yeah.
And if you're not collaborative, it's just going to hurt you.
Exactly. You will be
No, I'm not
surprised
surprised.
at the amount
There are
of
people who
people
don't
that
want to collaborate.
That are bad at group projects in film school. That's the whole thing. The whole thing is doing group projects.
Well, I think what it is I think it all goes back to ego. You have to get over the ego.
You do.
Well, first off,
the control too.
You have to get rid of the control, and you have to get rid of the perfect image in your mind of what it is, because it's not going to be that way.
It's not, and that's very hard, but it's also realistic. And once you do that first group project where you relinquish something, you compromise on something that you were sure that you weren't going to compromise on, then you're oh, it's actually not that hard.
No, I do, yeah. But I also get the other side of it because I remember one time I did a group project, and I wrote the script, and someone else was directing, and the other person was producing.
Yeah.
And I love this person in real life, but
sometimes you can't work with people that you love.
No. Yeah, maybe. But no. I don't think it was like that. It was just there was a very we just had very different ideas on what the script was.
Yeah.
And then we made the film, and it just didn't make sense. But I didn't say anything because I was I just wrote it. I'm just supposed to be here.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna tell you how to direct.
Yeah.
And then we watched the movie in class, and it was wait, so this doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
And it was Angel, was this your vision? And I was just no.
Well, probably.
But I didn't want to say it because it's so mean.
But it's not. I think that,
now I know I should just say it.
Yeah, you should. Well, especially if you wrote it too, some things don't translate for people. That's why it's good to have people to read your stuff, because then you can see how they're responding to it rather than how you're responding to it, because obviously you're going to respond to it in the way that you wrote it, because you have all of it up there.
I know. It's so hard to just ugh.
Yeah.
Just be like, okay,
so
here you go.
Hard.
Here you
yeah,
go.
right?
You
yeah,
do
take my child. Take
I know,
my
it's like your
firstborn
baby.
child. Literally. I go, so obviously, like, I need to write more scripts.
Me too. I mean, I'm always trying to, sometimes I just fucking procrastinate.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going to be like, I actually don't have the time to, like.
I have more than enough time.
I have the time.
You know what I've been doing with my time? I've been restarting my Animal Crossing island.
Right, yes.
I've
been, like, playing Marvel Rivals.
Yeah, like, I've been.
I have the time. I just have to say no to my friends playing video games to get more writing done.
Yeah, real. Do you know the game Hollow Knight?
I heard it's so fun.
It's so good. It's like one of the first games that I downloaded.
You played
on
your
my
Switch?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got myself a Switch as a graduation present to myself.
Switch 2?
No. Oh my god, no. Like,
wait, you just bought the Switch?
I bought a Switch Lite last year because I guess I didn't really remember that you could get it almost like a DS. Like, I wanted it portable, you know. I didn't want the OLED one or where you like have to where you can like take off the things. I didn't want that. I wanted it to just be like, it can just be on the screen.
Perfectly fine.
Right? Because I wanted to have the DS feel to it. And then I got it and I was like, my life has changed. My life has changed. It's so awesome, and I love Hollow Knight. It's a hard fucking game.
Yeah.
Which, as someone who like didn't play games up until that point, I was like what is this game? Like, it's so hard, but there's a lot of lore to it. It's really cool. I love the visuals. The songs are perfect, and you play as like this little. You're in a bug kingdom. What's more exciting than that? It's great.
No, I think people have to open their palettes into
So
new
true.
things. Like, I mean, I'm not gonna be like, girls don't play video games, but it's just like, I know some girls who have never like touched a video game in their life.
Yeah.
Or like really like played it.
Yeah.
And I just think like, you're missing out on some media literacy.
True.
In a way.
True. I think that we're sometimes like discouraged from it, but also
It's art.
it's true. But like something like thinking like I would rather go into the fiery pits of hell than be in a Call of Duty lobby, respectfully, as a girl.
No, that's totally fine.
So like part of it is like also
I get
how
you.
women are treated in
That's very fair.
those spaces, but some of it too is that like they don't really feel like they can. I mean, listen, I love a
Yes.
good cozy farming sim game, like that's my thing, but also sometimes I want to like I know it's like Fortnite's girly, but like it gives me a rush sometimes.
Fortnite's been girly.
I know. Those girl skins, I love them.
Yes, you see. Look, I've seen so many like.
It's diva.
Like, I don't know what even to call it. Like girl gamer TikToks, where it's just like I feel like I'm infiltrating like a girl base, and it's just like I need some girlies to play Fortnite with. Like, who's trying to hop on later? Like, what?
No, it's so fun. It's a real community.
Hey, girl.
It's a real community. I played Skyrim recently.
Okay.
Because my boyfriend Max,
Mhm.
that's his shout out Max. He said to give him a shout. He called me right before he got out of work.
Give him a
and-
shout out, Max.
Shout out Max.
Heck
He
yeah.
gave me a call before, and I was like, I'm literally about to like meet with my like high school friend and do a podcast. He was like, what? And I'm like, yeah. He's like, do you like talk to him? And I was like, yeah. Like, he thought that we were like I mean, this is kind of a reunion, but like,
This is reunion.
I just think that he was like, what? Like, just confused about like the mechanics of like what happened.
Just send them the first episode.
Yeah.
He'll get it.
And I was like, no. Like we did theater together, like all that stuff.
Okay.
Oh, okay. No, he was like, this is so silly. That's what we say.
It is silly.
It is silly. We embrace it. But anyway, shout out to Max. He loves Skyrim. He got the remastered Oblivion. I don't know if you've heard.
I've never played Skyrim. You know what you need to play?
What do I need to play?
The Last of Us.
I'm kind of scared of it. I can't play scary
so
stuff.
good. Oh yeah, it is kind of scary.
I can't play scary stuff that has like zombie things or things that chase me. I already live in fear of that every day.
But you would love it.
I'm
know
sure
you
I
would.
would though. I'm sure I would. Well, I know it's gay, right? So.
It's very gay. It's very gay.
So I mean.
Well,
I
the first
should try
one's
it.
actually no, it is very gay.
I would. You know, they have the first Red Dead Redemption on Switch Lite. I don't know if they have it on like Switch
Ooh,
regular, but
I
they don't
think
have
that-
the second one.
I think that'll make your Switch Lite explode. I don't know if you
It
should
will,
play
but
it.
I think that the second one is where it's not zombies, right? The first one.
There's
is
no
like
zombies in the first one. There's a game mode where you
the
can play
one
as
that
zombies.
I saw is zombies. Maybe I'll have to just like research it again.
I think you're thinking of like there's a game mode where you play against zombies.
Oh,
But
so
it's
maybe
not the
I'll
story.
Oh, okay. Then I'll go back to it and see if
It's just a cowboy game.
That's what I'm saying. I'd love to be. I downloaded the Trail to Oregon, like the 8-bit Trail to Oregon, and what bird is that over there? So I have a bird app. I'm going to listen to the bird call. You can record. Of course it stopped. You can record bird sounds or take pictures of them, and then it identifies the birds for you.
Wow.
That's what I've been doing.
Can you please explain the bird watching thing?
Yeah. So,
and then I want to get back to like what studio is on your freaking Moby Dick? Who are you casting in the lead? But we'll get to that later because
really quick. Why I started bird watching? Well, I've always liked birds. My nan actually gifted me a bird book when I was 7, and like I know because she has like a little note in like the front cover, and she would always date things. So I got it when I was like 7 because I, if you know me, like it's not out of the ordinary. Like it makes sense that I would have a bird book when I was 7 because I was just built like that, like I was just a little goofy. I really want to know. Bird. I'm a dog too. Speaking of my dog passed away.
I know, I saw.
Rip Emma. I miss her. Anyway, she should be out here right now playing.
No, she should be out here playing.
But it's okay. We're doing this in her memory.
Where did you bury her?
We didn't bury her yet. We got her ashes back a couple of days ago, so she's in our living room right now. And my dad will pet the box sometimes. I know. It's really sad. It's been a week since she's been gone, and like she's like part of my family, Like
no, that's so valid.
So true. But back to birds. I work part-time at a beach club, right? So
I'm just trying
I work part-time at a beach club, and part of what the front desk girls need to do now is sit outside at the gatehouse, if you can call it that, and like check members in. And we're out there, the hours are 10 to 6. Sorry, I saw another bird. The hours are 10 to 6. That's a long fucking day.
Okay.
So, and we're sitting out there, and there's really nothing else to do. And I noticed one day that there were a lot of birds, and I was like, I have a bird book at home. I'm going to bring it into work, and I'm going to see how many birds I can see, and like try to find new birds and figure it out and stuff. So I did that, and then I got the bird watching app, and now I'm like really into bird watching. My favorites, besides cardinals, I love cardinals and pigeons. Those are like probably my top 2. But mockingbirds have become my favorite. And actually, me and my coworker a couple of days ago, we were playing mockingbird sounds from the app that I have, and it was responding back to us.
No way.
Yeah, but then I felt bad that we were like confusing it and.
Oh.
No, right? Like I felt bad that we were like gaslighting this bird. So then I was like, we need to stop because we were playing sound, and it's like not a real mockingbird. There's like a community of them, so it wasn't like he's the only mockingbird there, but like.
Dude, I that has to be an SNL skit. Like someone does the mockingbird thing and they feel bad about it, and then this mockingbird's like really depressed and like, Mother, where are you?
Mother, I haven't heard you in so long.
And then it's just like playing on the app, like
that's so true.
That's so fucked.
But because every time every time we were playing the sound, it kept going like it was turning into a little bird head.
Mama.
I know, Mama, I'm chasing a ghost.
Mamacita.
Yeah.
Love Island.
Love Island.
No, we're not talking about it.
We can't talk about Love Island.
That's too much.
That's too much. Okay, but that's how I got into bird watching.
Wow.
Because I was bored, and also
because
I'm me.
Wow, you are certified unk. That's an
Isn't that such an old man?
Unctivity.
Unctivity.
I don't think I'm the first person to say that, but I feel like I might be.
No, but I feel like you might have created a
word. Unctivity.
Unctivity. I love it.
That's an unctivity.
That's an unctivity.
Wow! I think I'm fucking wow. This is the ego I'm talking about.
Guess what my ego says?
Unctivity.
Unctivity. Yeah. I am unk, so.
I'm unk. Like I'm actually unk. Like I have
uncle?
A niece.
Oh. Yeah, I'm not an uncle. I can never be an uncle.
You can never be well, you could.
No, I can't ever be an uncle or an aunt. I'm an only child. Oh. I could be like a pseudo aunt.
Pseudo aunt.
Yeah.
Aunt.
Aunt.
What do you say?
Aunt. I say aunt, but aunt is I'm gonna try.
Okay, yeah, go for it. You're
ask
itching
me another
for it.
question.
Okay. Back to your casting. I'll ask a couple more questions, then we'll get out of here.
Yeah.
Not take up all your time.
No, don't worry.
We're listening to the birds, and I wanna ask.
Yeah, I'm just kidding.
Okay, go for it.
Just move over there. Yes?
I'm asking who's playing the main character in Moby Dick?
Moby Dick, or who's playing the main character in Moby Dick? Because Moby Dick isn't a character.
I was going to say,
okay,
Moby Dick is talking.
No,
Seth Rogen.
No, he's not talking. So Ishmael, I did 3 fan casts for each.
Wait. Actually, you know what would be more fun?
What?
Tell me his age range. He's white. So,
yes,
what's his age range? And I'm going to guess.
Okay, age range, so he's like mid to late 20s. White. The way that I described it is that he is good at both like comedy and drama. Probably has been on theater.
I already know who it is. I know who it is.
And he has the kind of melancholy that a smile can never truly eradicate. Like there's something sad in his eyes.
Oh, that makes it way harder.
But I think that you might be...
I don't think so anymore.
Well, what were you going to say?
Late 20s. I get 3 guesses?
Yeah, there's 3 people that I've... Some might be more niche than others.
And they have to be now, like actors now.
Yes,
we're
actors
currently
now.
working.
Yeah, because this is like in...
If it were to happen today.
Yeah, this is... I don't think I got the bird. I think it's just us talking.
Okay, that's fine.
But it's okay.
Ooh.
I don't even care.
Melancholy in their eyes.
Yeah.
But I'm imagining this is a man. I'm not imagining this is a
man.
It's a man.
It's a man.
He's supposed to look like a man.
Yeah, but you know how some men just have like they just have a sadness in their eyes. Or could have a sadness in their eyes. It doesn't need to be like resting face.
Oh.
What was your first instinct?
My first instinct was Jonathan Bailey.
Ooh, that's good, but no. He is a bit
He's
a bit too
he looks happy.
masculine.
Really, a bit too masculine.
In my mind, he is a bit too like presenting masculine for the. I'm thinking like a twank, low key.
Timmy?
Yeah, Timothy's one of them.
But Timmy, he doesn't give man. You don't want a man. You want a bit more of a twink.
Yes. Okay. When you said man, I thought you were asking like, do I genuinely want a man to be playing him?
No.
No. I want.
Okay.
It's more because the whole issue is that he doesn't feel like he's enough of a man. He's a bit softer. He's a bit more feminine.
Mike Feist.
That's the second. That's just another one.
Love Mike Feist.
Yes. Okay. Third one. This might be a little bit more niche though.
Do they do theater?
Yes. He was just in.
Tell me.
He was just in a West End production.
Oh yes. Oh wait, no.
Do you want to know the production?
Yes.
Next to Normal.
No, I don't know.
Okay, Jack Wolf. He's in Shadow and Bone.
I thought you were gonna say the guy from Romeo and Juliet on Broadway. I don't know why I thought West End was Broadway.
Kit Connor?
Yeah.
He'd be a good candidate too. That was not West End though.
I need the Mike Feist. I want Mike Feist.
Mike Feist low-key would play an amazing.
He does look sad. You saw Challengers.
Yes, he looks
That
was
so
inspiration.
sad.
Bro has a melancholy to him.
Like the scene where Zendaya's like grabbing his face. He's like.
No man has ever looked more sad. Like.
He looks depressed.
He looks depressed and he looks pathetic, and I love it. That's like no, you know what I mean? Like that's the vibe that he needs to give. I
know what you're saying.
So them two, and then Jack Wolf. I just think he's so pretty that I just feel like
I don't know who that is.
Do you know Shadow and Bone?
I've heard of it. The book series?
Yeah, it's a book series, and it was a Netflix show that they casted perfectly, and then Netflix canceled after 2 seasons when it should have gone on.
Well, if we don't have the audience, it can't go forward.
Yeah, no, but
Sorry,
we did.
darling.
No, we literally did though. Like Netflix, whatever. But anyway, so he was in Shadow and Bone. He did really well, and then he did Next to Normal on the West End, and it got filmed and is on PBS right now. And so like there was like a resurgence of Jack Wolf content, and that's where I was like, wait a minute, he'd be an awesome Ishmael. But Mike Feist,
I think you have to go for Mike Feist.
Yeah.
I think let's give Mike Feist some more movies. Let's throw him a bone.
True, and also like he's so. I mean, like obviously Timothée Chalamet is American, but like Mike Feist, he was a newsie. I think I need a newsie to be playing this character.
Yes. I think Mike Feist would do it too.
I think he would.
We should have to meet him.
We do.
I'm saying we, like I'm a part of the team, like,
you
but I can be. I'll be on. I don't know.
Yeah,
I could like become like script coordinator or something.
Hell yeah! Make sure everything's going right. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Is there any other members of this movie? But
well,
not
I mean,
really.
there's Queequeg. It's probably gonna be. You probably wouldn't know actors that I'm considering for Queequeg because he needs to be Polynesian, and there aren't many famous Polynesian actors that fit the vibe. Like I'm not getting The Rock. You know, like.
Right.
I don't want The Rock as Queequeg.
It's just too. It would just take you out of the movie.
And it's a little bit of tokenism too. Like I'd want someone who is around the same age as Ishmael. So like I did some deep diving.
What about the guy from Spider-Man?
The guy from Spider-Man. Oh, the friend?
Ned?
No, like... No, Queequeg needs to be, like, fucking jacked. Like, jacked and, like, handsome and, like... Not that Ned's not handsome, but he needs to be,
No, he's not jacked, he's not handsome. Let's be...
But, no, he needs to be, like, a beautiful man.
Polynesian.
Yeah. There's this one... My ultimate fan cast, his name is Alex Tarrant. He's in NCIS Hawaii.
Okay.
So he's if you look him up later, you'll see he's a gorgeous man, and he would be. I just think that he would do great as Queequeg. But anyway, Captain Ahab.
What's the age range?
So, In the book, it says that he's 50, which is just crazy to me because he doesn't. There's no way that in anyone's mind he looks 50. So in terms of actors, I've been thinking around like 70s.
Wait, so you think he looks older?
I think he looks older, so
this is easier. This is much easier.
I'd want an actor who's around 70s. Think he is, like, he's one of the typically quintessential characters, so it's going to be an actor that's well known, but they're not the focus. The focus would be Ishmael, so it's not going to be, like, it's not going to be Tom Hanks. Tom Hanks is not. Okay.
We need someone to put on the poster that we could say in the credits so people come see the movie.
Exactly.
But he's not really in the movie.
Well, I think honestly though, like even something like Mike Weiss would bring the girlies into their seats. That's why I thought Timothée Chalamet too. Like Timothée Chalamet will get the girls to watch a period piece.
Mike Weiss will get the girlies in, but how are we getting the general audience in?
That's
you know what
true.
I'm saying?
Well, we're getting the general audience in by Captain Ahab. Who do you think is playing Captain Ahab? Or three options again, so you have three guesses.
I'm going. No Tom Hanks, right?
No Tom Hanks. I also wanted people that typically did stage or screen, because Ahab is very Shakespearean.
I'm thinking Bryan Cranston.
He was one of the options, then I took him out.
I'll get back to why in a second.
Yeah.
Willem Dafoe.
No, because I thought it would be too much like The Lighthouse. But he's a good option too.
And I'm assuming it's just white actors.
Yes.
Okay.
Besides Queequeg, and then there's a cabin boy, his name is Pip, like, everyone is purposefully white, I'm pretty sure.
Oh my gosh.
Spider-Man, you had not Tom Holland Spider-Man, but you had
You think Tobey Maguire?
No, like, think of a Spider-Man movie. A villain from a Spider-Man movie that's not Willem Dafoe.
Jake Gyllenhaal?
No, what? That's 70.
Oh, Michael Keaton.
No, but that's a good...
Okay.
No.
Who's left?
Doc Ock?
Oh, Alfred Molina.
Yes.
He'd be good.
I think he'd be great.
Or I'm thinking maybe, no, I'll take you out of the movie. I was going to say Robert Downey Jr.
No, I don't think that, yeah. It would just be Iron Man.
Why'd you take out Bryan Cranston?
I took out Bryan Cranston because I think that the person that I replaced him with is a really good option.
Okay, tell me.
Have you ever seen Shameless?
I love Shameless. William H. Macy.
Yes.
Ooh, yeah. I want to see that.
He would be fantastic.
Love
and then the last one is You've Killed My Father. Prepare to Die. Inigo Montoya.
No,
Mandy Patinkin.
Never seen that.
You've never seen The Princess Bride?
Nope.
Anyway, he'd also be very good. What's funny is that both Alfred Molina and Mandy Patinkin played Tevye in productions of Fiddler on the Roof, which I think was very silly, but that's like the theater credits that they have. But they give that they could be either very kind old men or very cruel old men, and that's the kind of dichotomy that I want to give.
Right.
Bryan Cranston does that too, but I think honestly ever since Breaking Bad, like he was the dad in Malcolm in the Middle. Like, that side of Bryan Cranston, I feel like, has been lost. I'm sure he'd love to... But Ahab isn't like that.
No, wait.
That's
you
not lost?
You think Hal has been lost? For Malcolm in the Middle. You think, like, his comedic, funny side?
Yeah, I haven't seen...
Have you seen The Studio on Apple TV?
No, but
he's a major character, and
yeah.
he's so funny.
Okay, so maybe I should... Maybe
you should watch that.
Maybe he'll be back in the list. I don't know.
Okay. I'm down with this movie, and I'm down with the A24 thing. Mm-hmm. I'm thinking this is, like, not a summer release.
No, well, actually, so... Fun fact, they actually go on the journey on the Pequod. No, they go on the journey on Christmas Day. I wouldn't release it on Christmas Day.
I think in January.
I was thinking January too.
Yeah.
Start of a new year.
Kind of a quieter month for movies.
Yes, exactly.
Could thrive there.
Get a bit of the coldness, but then also a lot of it. So the vibe that I was going for, I've coined it uncanny vintage. Very like Technicolor, everything looks very bright, we're on a ship, almost like we're parodying a version of Moby Dick that has been made already. There's one in 1956 with Gregory Peck, who plays Atticus Finch in the To Kill a Mockingbird movie. He was Captain Ahab. And so, like, kind of recreating the kind of classic Hollywood-ness of it, but then there's like a really, that something's wrong because of that. Does that make sense? Like, something's wrong because of that. Like, why does it look like that?
Yes. Paige, you are cooking with this.
Thank you.
I want to see this.
Thank you. And that's why I feel like someone like Robert Eggers would be really good at that.
Yes.
See, Angel, I don't think you understand. Like, I have dedicated 2 years now, 2 complete years to thinking about this movie. And it's going to happen. Trust and believe.
No, it's going to happen.
It will happen.
I see it.
It's gonna happen.
We need to work on something together.
We do.
We do.
We do.
I don't know what it will be, but we'll figure it out.
Get us in the studio. We bet to cook.
We better chef it
I feel
up.
like we have to do comedy together.
I'm so with that. Wait, okay, now I want you to guess the gorilla movie cast.
Okay.
And then I'll ask you one more question, and then we'll get out of here.
Okay. Well, I'm having fun.
I'm having fun.
We can talk after.
That too.
Yeah.
I have to see Superman at 7 o'clock.
Oh, okay. I want to see Superman too.
I think it's only 6 o'clock. So we have like another 40 minutes before I have to leave.
It's 6:14.
Okay, so it's 15 minutes.
Yeah, we'll
wrap it up.
Yeah.
Wrap it up.
We can just see each other again.
We could also just see each other again, and we could also
it's the last time we can ever see each other.
It's over. We could also just do a part 2.
True. Or
like later in the future.
Yeah, right, and just like hang out. Would you ever want to hang out socially?
Like I'm busy.
Yeah, check the schedule.
No, we can.
Okay.
I'm so down.
Okay, but anyway, I want to guess this cast.
So I am in the process of wanting to be a writer, actor.
Yes.
So I'm casting myself in this movie.
Yes, duh.
As like the guy, whatever.
Yes, I love a good self-cast.
Self-cast. All right, let's get out of the way. Shameless.
Let's get it out of the way.
Shameless plug.
Yeah, shameless plug.
But I'm thinking.
See, I can't star in the movie. So.
Right, because it's a male-centered movie.
Oof, really tough.
But I'm thinking. Well, the girl.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking she's.
Jenna Ortega.
Well, hold on. I'm saying maybe from 18 to 25, let's say. In that age range.
More identifiers?
I'm thinking, since we're like half siblings, she's also Hispanic. But she doesn't have to be.
Jenna Ortega,
but I could also change it.
Yeah. No, I love Jenna Ortega.
No. Let's just say people in that. I guess that.
Well, who else would you be thinking of? Do you have like other?
I'm thinking.
Or is like when you are writing it, is she the actress that you have in mind?
Actually, Jenna Ortega is like an option.
Mm-hmm.
I got up quickly because I'm like, what if the mic can't hear me?
Oh.
Jenna Ortega is like an option.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe. I was thinking like. I don't know who else. Maybe like. No. I was gonna say Rachel Zegler, but people hate her.
I love her.
I love her too.
I'm a Rachel Zegler
supporter.
Defender. Like,
but I don't know if I could cast her in a movie where she's the lead character with everyone online. So be like, woke Rachel Zegler in a movie again.
How dare she?
How dare she
actually,
exist?
She didn't get any backlash for the Hunger Games. I think it's just like
situational.
The other movies that she's been in, like this poor girl has been surrounded by so much controversy from day one in her career. In a movie with Ansel Elgort, as soon as allegations against him come out, like that is all playing a dream role for her. Like I feel so bad for that girl.
Also, she was with that nasty man.
Who was like
who was
so much older
7
than her.
years older than her, and she was like 18, 17 on that chat.
That. They met when she was 17.
And he wasn't even cute.
He wasn't.
Nasty, bruh.
This bird, now he's mocking me, is what's happening. It's not a mockingbird, though.
But like, Mockingjay.
Yeah,
Mockingbird.
Mockingjay.
Oh, I'm stupid. I have never seen the Hunger Games.
It's good. I just read the trilogy for the first time. I didn't when I was younger because I was scared that I would be reaped in the Hunger Games. And I knew that if I got in the Hunger Games, I wasn't surviving. When I watched the Hunger Games when I was like 12, which is the age that you start to be reaped at, and I saw the there's an initial bloodbath where all of the younger kids go first. I was like, I had to sleep in my parents' bed that night.
Wow.
I was like, oh my God. As an empath, I couldn't do it.
I used to be scared of The Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah.
Really scared of Boogie Woogie.
He's scary.
So fucking scary.
He's scary. Before I realized that the CGI effects of Hocus Pocus weren't really that serious.
Really?
I would close my eyes when Billy would get his head kicked off.
I've never seen Hocus Pocus.
It's my favorite movie.
Or maybe I have, but I don't remember.
That's my favorite. Another Max plug.
He loves Hocus Pocus?
No. I love Hocus Pocus. He reminds me of the main character, Max Dennison. They're both named Max. They both have brown hair and blue eyes, so I made him dress up as Max Dennison for Halloween this year.
That's awesome.
It's like I created him, honestly.
You did.
From my brain.
Yeah, out of clay.
Out of clay, I molded him.
Yeah.
And I said, you will be Max.
Yeah, you will, from here on forth, you shall be named.
Henceforth, you should be known.
Max. Wait, is that from a movie? Henceforth.
No, I just...
No.
Maybe.
Why am I thinking?
I don't know. I just saw... Do you know Spinal Tap?
I've heard of it. Never seen it.
It's a rockumentary, like mockumentary movie. You have to see it. It's hilarious. I just saw it in the theaters with my parents.
I think I heard someone talk about it.
It's so.
Oh, probably because it's been re-released.
Yeah, it was re-released because there's like a sequel coming out, and it's hilarious because they're all super old now, and they're going to be playing on that probably.
That's so funny.
It's really good though. You should watch it.
All right. Okay. So who are we casting for the dad?
For the dad.
I'm thinking Oscar Isaac.
Oh, I don't want him to be like a bad guy though.
No, he's evil.
He's evil. Oscar Isaac. And I'd love to see that beautiful man on screen, so...
Pedro Pascal.
I saw him in a film at Cannes, and I didn't like the movie.
Eddington?
Yes.
Are you even allowed to say that?
Yeah, everyone knows it got released in Cannes.
Is that how it works? You just
I'm not gonna, talk about what happened.
Okay.
But
You're allowed to just talk about it.
Yeah, I think so. Nobody, made me sign an NDA.
No, I think you're fine. I think you're fine.
I think I'm fine. If I'm not... This is top
This
secret
isn't a very popular podcast, so it's okay.
Guys, this is really top secret. Yeah, I didn't like it. Emma Stone was in it and got severely underutilized, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Which I think is a crime, if you have Emma Stone.
And what
in your
about
movie.
Austin Butler?
Austin Butler was... If he was not Austin Butler, he would have not been any of the promotional materials. He was that unimportant to the plot.
Wow.
It wanted to play the line between wokeness and ended up, I think, going a little bit more far right than it intended to.
That's crazy.
And I'll leave you with that. If that even makes any sense. I don't know if it does, but that's what I thought, and my friends also thought it too.
Okay, and I'm thinking the gorilla is just played by a little boy.
Yeah, but what little boy?
I don't know what little boys are out there today. Just a little boy.
That's good. You don't know.
I don't know.
You don't know. Well, I think... Sorry, there's lots of bugs in this backyard.
Sorry.
But, yeah, a little boy. Well, you know what? He could always be a breakout star. People love a breakout star. They don't, but they do.
I mean, he's just a voice actor.
Oh, right. You wouldn't see him.
You
wouldn't do practical. You wouldn't do, you wouldn't do Avatar
I mean,
shit
maybe
with him?
I don't think so. I mean, maybe.
Well, with child labor laws, actually, it's probably less expensive to just do
just
voice lines.
CGI in it.
Yeah, to do voice lines. Or to
but
get,
I mean, he could come on the promotional tour.
Oh, cuteness.
Yeah.
People will love that.
People will love that. See, that's gonna make us the big bucks.
Yeah.
Okay, so you know what? I'm gonna leave you with a final question.
Okay.
And we could still be buddies and hang out after this.
I know, so it's
it doesn't have to end.
Yeah. This bird is taunting me. Look, it's literally right there. It's doing this on purpose. I get it. I'm gonna take a picture of it, maybe see if that helps.
Yeah.
I think it's really doing it to piss me off.
This phone case is frying me.
Oh, you like my fish?
Is this sardines?
No, it's just... Sorry, he flew away. It's just fish. Did I get him before? Oh, I got him before he flew away.
It's like Pokemon.
Yeah, fish.
But
my favorite Pokemon is Vaporeon, so I have a plush Vaporeon.
That's awesome. Wait, Vaporeon's like a fish?
No, but it's like a water dog.
Okay, gotcha.
It's the water evolution of Eevee. It's the water evolution.
I don't know much about Pokemon.
I just know about Eevee, quite honestly.
Oh, okay.
And Pokemon Go because Max made me download it. Third Max shout out. You should be so happy about this.
Yeah.
I'm really just...
Okay.
Yes, final question. No, I'm ready.
So I'm thinking I know that, we did a lot of theater in high school together and you did a lot of acting. I mean, you were the lead in Dirty Round Scoundrels, which is a very popular play on Broadway once upon a time. And
John Lithgow in it?
I'm John Lithgow, new Dumbledore.
Yeah. Oh, right.
Right. But
That's a whole separate podcast talking about that.
You guys, we could have reoccurring guests, yeah. But I'm thinking what was... Have you always liked writing? What kind of made you shift into this? Because you were majoring in something else previously, no?
So I was originally going to school for elementary education.
Yes.
And then I realized that other jobs exist. I think that I had this understanding in high school that if I wanted to actually get a job out of college, I'd have to do something like teaching. Which doesn't that makes no sense. But my mom's a social worker, she works in schools. So I just think that it was just something that I'm oh yeah, that's what you do. If that's what you do when you like art but don't want to be a starving artist, you just teach. Mm-hmm. And so then I was okay, I'm gonna teach both elementary school and then I'll teach and then I'll major in English so I can teach secondary school too. And then I was or I can drop the teaching thing altogether and just do English and then figure out what I want to do from there. Then I found the School of Communications at Quinnipiac through orientation, actually, through being an orientation leader, because every other session I would help the communication students with registering for their classes. And I was obviously getting familiar with all the classes, and I'm like, these sound fucking awesome.
Yeah.
I want to take these. So then I double majored. And then I found out about the 4+1 film program, and I was like, I can do that.
Wow.
And it's more the business side of film, so I was like, I can do that and I can make it practical. I love this. But I've always loved to write. I wrote, this is so embarrassing.
No, it's okay, you can say it.
I wrote, it was Harry Potter fan fiction, essentially, where I was a self-insert OC.
That's okay.
I was Harry Potter's cousin because I was related to Sirius Black.
You know, it's a lot of people. How a lot of people start
exactly.
writing.
No, literally, but I was convinced that it was going to become canon. I was convinced that it was going to become canon. I wrote to J.K. Rowling's publishing company. Like, I wrote to her, and they responded to me.
Oh, really?
Yes, they said that. Well, none of the mail goes to her directly, so that she doesn't get any ideas from like other people, and then there's like a whole copyright issue and stuff. But they responded and were like, keep writing and like blah blah blah. So
that's very nice.
I know, but I was like,
Dunda. Finish it up. Wrap it up.
But yeah, I wrote, and it wasn't even good Harry Potter. Like, I was like 10. No, I was older than that. But like, I was writing as a middle schooler. You know, like I didn't have the skills that I have now, and. Because, you know, I'm so good now.
You're just, like, so skilled and
so
talented. And Moby Dick.
And Moby Dick.
Yeah.
But, yeah, so I've always loved to write. And I've always loved to, like, exist in little worlds that don't actually exist. You know, I spent a lot of time playing by myself as a kid. Just, like, being, not in, like, a sad way. Like, in a good way, honestly. It really made me, like, hone in on my imagination. And, like, use my stuffed animals as, like, my little sidekicks and stuff. And then when I would have friends over, it taught me about compromising a bit about certain things. I was that kid that like changed the rules on the playground and was like, no. I made a game called Pink Leopard. I had this pink leopard costume that I wore for Halloween once, and it was tag, but I was only ever it because I was the pink leopard. It was like the pink leopard's it, and then other people were like, okay, well, can I be the pink leopard? No, only I'm the pink leopard. I have the costume, so it's me. Isn't that the most annoying fucking thing ever?
No, it sounds like you're making sense.
It sounds logical, but like that's
right.
What? But anyway, yeah, I've always loved to write, and I think that I have just been very used to like pushing down my dreams for doing something creative, because all you really hear is like failure stories and like
which
the
is
ones
such
that
BS.
It's such BS because you have a very thriving career being an independent level producer.
Yeah. And
that's your job, and like you're not like Matthew McConaughey, but like you're doing
I think a lot of people just don't understand
they don't. They think it's just actors, directors, and
right,
maybe producers if it's like a famous producer.
Like yeah, like you see or you're told like, oh, like most people are like starving artists, which I'm not saying like I'm making any money yet, right? But
well, hopefully, if my interview went well today, I'll start making some part-time money.
I was gonna say like I applied for this internship and like I'm waiting for the second interview, so we'll see.
Yay! Yeah. Well, I hope you get it.
Yeah, me too. And I hope you get your thing too.
Thank you. I think it went really well today. So
yeah,
we'll
I think my interview went well, so we'll see.
Yeah.
But I think just like why have that mindset and set yourself up, just like do it.
Just do it.
Like nothing like you're just gonna regret it later.
That's what I didn't want to happen. So I was like, I'm not married. I don't love the idea of being a teacher. I don't want to be in a career where I'm resenting it from the beginning. I know that I would be a great teacher. I think I would be a really good teacher. I would love to teach an English class. Like, it would be really cool. But it's not what I want to do with my life.
Yeah.
Something that I can see in maybe one of my realities doing, but it's not the main thing that I want to do with my life. So I was like, so why would I go to school for something that I don't actually want to do, when the point of going to college and getting a degree is to do the thing you want to do?
And some people never get that.
I know, but I was like, and I'm very fortunate to have parents who supported me.
Me too.
And we're like, yeah, and like every time I get like an interview for a job or apply, it's hard though. Have I cried over?
No. I
mean, the job sphere already everywhere is bad, but especially in like the arts and stuff, because you need to. Because I've been on like, I haven't been on like a movie set. I've been on a TV set through the school, but like most of my experience comes from development and writing and an English background, which is also like where I usually gravitate towards.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't know if this is a writer ego thing too, but I'm not worried.
You know what? I'm not worried either.
I'm not glazing it, not saying like, well, I'm going to make it in Hollywood and I'm going to have very prosperous career. But I'm just saying like, if I like commit to what I'm doing, like,
yeah.
and keep learning, like,
as long as you're
eventually, like, something's
gonna
gonna happen.
So true. That's
Doesn't mean it's gonna happen now.
Yeah.
It just means that, like, I mean, I think people ask me all the time, like, oh, like, are you ever like worried, like, it's not gonna work out? And it's like, that's never something that's on my mind. Like,
yeah. I can't say the same for me, but I like
that's okay.
that attitude.
Maybe I'm crazy.
No, I think that's very good to have, honestly, because that's like why people do like manifestation. If you speak something into existence,
yeah.
it's less of like it becoming true because the universe hears you, and more like you do things to make it come true. Does that make sense?
Yeah. No. Yes.
Even subconsciously.
Have you seen that clip from? And I think we'll end it at this.
Okay.
But I think have you seen that clip from Cars? And it was on TikTok, and it was like the girl's like, so like, just how do you know you could do it? And Owen Wilson's like, I just never thought I could.
No, yeah, that's it.
So here's to like ballin'.
Yeah.
And doing the thing.
Doing the thing.
So hopefully it works out.
I know, and then we'll be doing like
part 2 of the podcast when we do Gorilla Dick. World premiere, making 2 Billy at the box office.
2 Billy.
2 Billy.
And yes, I love it.
Paige, are you excited for Superman?
I'm so excited. I really want to see it.
I'll tell you my review. No spoilers after I see it.
I thought it was going to premiere at Cannes, which is why I was so excited to go. But it was Mission Impossible instead was the big one. And I don't care enough about Tom Cruise.
I don't either. I didn't see it.
I wanted it to be Superman. All of us wanted it to be Superman.
I'm really liking David Cornsweet as Superman.
He's actually...
so good.
He is actually in
Pearl.
one of my... well, yes, but he's in one of my fan casts for Moby Dick. One of the...
Oh, I'm ready. Because I was going to mention him, too.
Yeah. No, he's for either Starbuck, who's the first mate, or there's a sailor Bulkington, who's just, like, depression personified and a sailor, and he needs to be, like, that guy. And David Cornsweet is that guy.
He's so that guy.
Right?
Dude, I think he's given Superman. We're gonna see tonight.
Yeah.
Paige.
It's been real.
Dude, you are not the woke. You are the goat.
Thank you. You're the goat.
And I'm sweating out here, but I'm glad we did this.
The way I've been touching my back.
Yeah, like my hands are like sweating.
No, but it was worth. It was worth the ambiance. That bird mocking me.
No, this is a great episode.
Yeah, loving it.
Dude.
You're the goat.
You're the goat, not the woke.
Not the woke.
Fist bump it.
Boom.
Alright, guys. I guess it's the end of the episode. What the heck? I know you're probably like, I need more. Listen to the other episodes. I know some of you guys don't freaking do that. Alright? Guys, peace out. Stay sweet. Bye-bye.
Stay sweet.
Alright.
Love, yay!
Yay! That was so good.
Wait, that was so much fun.
That was so much fun.